Greetings and welcome to the Bachelor's of Arts in Multidisciplinary Studies. My name is Vicki Budd and I'm the director of the program. The Bachelor of Arts in Multidisciplinary Studies was formerly known as the Bachelor's of General Studies. We want to welcome you to the program and give you a little bit of a navigation on the process to get accepted into the Bachelor's of Arts in Multidisciplinary Studies. The first step in getting accepted into the MDS degree is completing your life statement. If you go to the Boise State homepage on the A to Z index, you can find the Boise State General Studies or Multidisciplinary Studies page by typing that in the search box. Click on that and it will bring you to our homepage for General Studies. The first step in getting accepted into the degree is your life statement, and that happens after you've been accepted or readmitted into Boise State. On our homepage under Prospective Students, the Get Started link will walk you through that process of applying to Boise State and submitting the life statement. Once you're at this Prospective Student page, you can see there are other places that you can navigate to through our Boise State homepage as well. One category you can go to is the life statement. If you click on that, you'll go to a few examples of what a life statement might look like. It will also explain the individual components that we're interested in having you complete as part of that life statement. First, tell us a little bit about your interest in the MDS degree and why a traditional major isn't appropriate for you. Tell us what you hope to obtain as a result of getting this degree and particular courses that you think you might want to take. Perhaps communication or marketing or any departments particularly that you have some interest in. Many students in this program will also obtain a minor or a couple of minors or a certificate as part of this degree. So you might want to search from the Boise State catalog and look up minors to see if there might be a minor that you might be interested in completing as part of your MDS degree. You can include that as part of the credit requirements for the MDS degree. We also want you to talk a little bit about the obstacles that you foresee in your degree progress and how you will overcome them. So what might get in the way of you completing your degree at Boise State? And what kinds of support systems or processes do you have in place to help you be successful this time? The last component of your life statement is we'd like you to tell us a little bit about your 5 years of work-life experience. What have you been doing other than going to school full-time since high school for at least 5 years? That can include things such as jobs, volunteer work, raising a family, anything like that. Once you submit your life statement essay, you will submit that to the Multidisciplinary Studies department. We will review that and then accept you into the program. After you've been accepted into the program, you'll be required to take the Multidisciplinary Studies MDS 300, Communicating Universally, the first semester you've been accepted into the MDS degree. You need to have already completed English 101 and either completed English 102 or take it the same semester you take Multidisciplinary Studies MDS 300. In the Multidisciplinary Studies class, there are 2 assignments that you're going to do. The first one you're going to do is write a reflection paper. A reflection paper is really a series of different questions that you're asking yourself about. You can find examples of the reflection paper under the Current Student link. If you go to Current Students and then Reflection Paper. The reflection paper is really a series of questions that you ask yourself. These are a result of some of the assignments that you do in the class to help you get answers to these questions. Essentially, you'll be doing a couple of interviews with people on campus that you're interested in taking coursework in their area and learn a little bit more about possible courses that you might want to take, and then discuss those in this reflection paper. The second piece that you'll do is called an individual degree plan. You can also find examples of that under Current Students and Individual Degree Plan. This is commonly known as the IDP. If you click on the example, you'll see what one looks like. The individual degree plan consists really of two major things. You're going to set 5 goals as it relates to this degree. So what do you hope to accomplish as a result of obtaining this degree? The second piece that you're going to do is literally list out the courses that you intend to take, with a 1 to 2 sentence justification as to why you believe this course will lead to the goals that you have set for this degree. You'll also list the tentative term you intend to take that course. At least 21 of these credits need to be listed here. That's the minimum required for this degree. It can be in a variety of different departments depending on your goals. The classes you choose need to be justified with a 1 to 2 sentence statement saying, here's why I believe this class will help me get to these goals that I've set for the MDS degree. In addition, you will take GS 300 your first semester in the program. You'll also take GS 400 your final semester in the program. All transfer students will be required to take University Foundations 300 as well. That course is best taken one of your first semesters at Boise State. The reflection paper and the individual degree plan, or IDP, are submitted to an advisory committee who reviews and approves your plan. And once your plan's approved, that's what you're held accountable to for graduation. So it's sort of like customizing a major and getting it approved. Rather than a specific major telling you the upper division courses that you're required to complete, you get to hand-pick those and get those approved. If there are any prereqs that are required for those courses that you choose, you have to have completed those prereqs or get special permission from the instructor. In some rare circumstances that may be possible, but in most cases you are required to complete the prereqs before you can take those upper division courses. There are some departments that restrict their courses only to majors in their department, so you may have some restrictions on that as well. We can certainly discuss that in detail in one of your advising appointments. So we look forward to being a part of the process with you. The first class is MDS 300 Communicating Universally, which you take your first semester. And then GS 400, which you take your final semester. This is a capstone course that pulls everything together and reviews the goals that you set in the GS 300 course. You'll also write a research paper and participate in a service learning experience that's related to your goals that you set in this first class. We look forward to being a part of the process with you and help you get to the end goal of graduating. You're on your way, so welcome aboard.